Game 2, press conference number 1 of the 2015 NCAA Division II Southeast Regional, hosted by the University of North Georgia, where in Game 2, the home Nighthawks defeated Limestone 6-0. We're now joined by Limestone head coach Amy Yates. Coach, can you open with just some general comments about today's game?
Well, I was proud of the girls for not giving up. They showed some fight all the way through the game. We put ourselves in a hole early, 3 runs by walking 3 batters in a row. I think we had a lot of jitters on the mound out of our freshmen, a lot of freshmen on the field, and I think it showed. We shot ourselves in the foot, making some mistakes early, and then even a little bit later on. I was proud of the way they settled down after giving up those 3 in the first inning and putting up some zeros next few innings on defense. But then we started making a few errors, and they were able to capitalize, and things didn't go our way there.
Seems to be a good run through the Conference Carolinas, and then after the 3-0 racing out by North Georgia, your team really settled in for a good batch of innings there. Talk about the comfort zone that they seemed to get into at that time.
Well, I think getting the first out of the way was huge. I know for our pitcher, she was able to get her strikeout out of the way. To build her confidence. I think she was definitely a little nervous coming in, just being in the regional period, but playing as good of a team as North Georgia. But she was definitely able to settle down and see her defense make a few good plays behind her. I know we had a few plays where the defense had to leave their feet and make a play, and once they were able to do that, I think that really helped her settle down. We've been behind in ball games a lot actually during that conference tournament, but we're able to show some fight, so I think that helped in that situation.
Earlier on site warming up, then the rains came, the weather came, and then we kind of had to stop and take a 3-hour break. Any effect on your team?
I don't think so. I mean, that would just be trying to make an excuse. I think, but actually our conference tournament, we had a ton of rain, and one ball game took us over 5.5 hours to complete. So fortunately, we didn't start warming up and then have to sit back down. That would have made it even more difficult. But never having got on the field to begin with, dealing with that rain delay, that's just something we're used to, especially this spring.
As we're nearing midnight here on Friday evening, your team now turns on short rest and faces Anderson University tomorrow afternoon in an elimination game. What will be your coaching focus, and how do you regroup your team for that game?
Well, that was what our post-game huddle was all about, was just looking for tomorrow, and you got to shake this one off, and you got to move on, looking for the future. And I think facing Courtney Poole today and seeing that tough pitching, it's going to make anybody look a little bit more hittable out there. So that was a style of pitching that we don't normally see every day. So I think that'll help us. And again, just getting those jitters out of the way of that first ball game, I think will help us out tomorrow. So hopefully we'll have a little better luck out tomorrow.
There's just one question going in there. Good at playing Carson. She seemed to really go in there, and she played well for you, continuing the good play she had from the conference championship game. Can you talk about her play tonight?
Yeah, Clinton always has come up big for us middle of the season on, where she's come in relief in some ball games and has thrown really well. She's a definite different look from our starter, Josie Weber. So coming in really has the advantage of opposing hitters have to really switch it up in order to get a hold of her. So her coming in and getting her jitters out of the way today was big, and we were hoping that she could put up a 0, and fortunately she got scuffed for a couple runs. I think the defense hurt her a little bit there as well, but her getting out there and getting some outs and getting some innings of work in to get her jitters out of the way, we're definitely proud of the way she threw.
Coach, well done. Thank you.
All right, thank you.